reason? Was it the toxicity?
Yep.
Yep. It's gotten better. I will note this. There was a period where it was really bad. I still say it has never been as bad as like Counter-Strike, but it was bad. Yeah, and I played during that period, and the number one comment I got was, "How are you so happy when you play this game?" And there's an issue with the community when that's a question that has to be asked.
That is so true.
And it's like, after getting over my absolutely shit period of being an angry little motherfucker, it's pretty much just been, I've been happy. And like, even games like League of Legends won't tilt me. I just have fun and try to make that's a thick slime. And just try to make the team have fun, try to lift people up, give advice when it's not toxic to give advice, which is the hardest thing to do. Yeah. Could I say you could just do this? Yes. Would it be good for their mental? No. But yeah. And like, you'd find you'd find people who are happy in League of Legends and like having fun, but rarely would those people be playing on a reasonably good level. Usually those people are just there to have fun, don't care about climbing, and usually don't even have the time to like dedicate to the game to get really, really good at it, because the people who do end up really salty. And I just ended up as that one person in any game I was in that was just so unsalty that I could untilt people occasionally. Not always, because it's hard to untilt people. God forbid someone got pissed at me and like started yelling at me for something that wasn't an issue, though, because they did not enjoy what happened to them after that. It was very much kill them with kindness, treat them like the baby they are.
Oh yeah. I've done that before when I played Valorant a lot. Oh fuck Valorant.
I played Valorant once because a friend talked me into it. Me and Cam both played it for that one time. And first game, won the game. All right. Seems fairly simple. Second game, you know what? Let's try only pistol, because I was getting too many kills and doing too well last time. Solo killed the entire team on one of the rounds with a pistol. I looked at the game, thought about it for a second. Nah, I don't want to play this anymore. And then I just stopped playing. Never opened Valorant again. I was playing with like reasonably high tier people as well, which was, yeah.
That's hilarious. I played Valorant quite a few times, and I think the last time I played it, somebody so as you know, Valorant isn't on Steam.
Yep.
My Valorant username was kind of similar, but not similar to my Steam username. Somebody found my Steam and started spamming me with hateful messages and then just racial slurs. I'm like, well, I'm not playing Valorant anymore if this is gonna happen to me.
Yeah, if this is the community, I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the closest I got to something like that was probably Rainbow Siege.
Oh God.
I enjoyed the part of Rainbow Siege that was you're running around, you're shooting, you're clearing corridors, you're using abilities. That felt really good. And I like a little more ability in my ability shooters.
Yeah.
are in my hero shooters. I don't like Overwatch, but I do like Paladins, which is also really weird. And so it kind of fitted me. Like, I enjoyed it. But the community was so toxic in that game. And then, God forbid, they had a... Just kill them.
I was trying
whack them with your sword.
I don't have a sword.
Make a sword. We got plenty of iron.
Damn it! I can't find the goddamn iron.
It's right there. You can double tap the bottom and search iron if you need to find it.
That is not how you make an iron sword. Anyways, as you were saying.
Yeah, so that game was so toxic. It was like someone messes up a little bit or someone slightly annoys the lobby. You always had a 4-stack versus a 1-man or a 3-stack versus a 1-man, and they would just kill the guy every single round just so that the guy would be dead.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I looked at that and the pixel peaking. Apparently they fixed it. I'm still not going back to the game because every time I added a new character, well, it's the old character, but it's better. Yeah, I could not continue playing that game. What I did really enjoy, though, was the Infection game mode that spun off into its own game. Did you hear about that one?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. So let me remember the name of it. I think it was... Outbreak? No, was Outbreak the Quarantine? Extraction, that's what it is. Rainbow Six Extraction. Oh, Lord, did I accidentally click one of these? There you go. Yeah, so Rainbow Six Extraction, which was a spin-off of the Infection game mode. So it was, you enter the first room, complete objective, push to the next room, complete objective, push to the next room, complete objective, finish. If an operator died, then they would be rescuable in one of the upcoming missions as like one of the objectives. All the enemy stuff were the same, all the stuff like that. It was so fun. But they didn't have enough on release for the roguelike players to get like hugely into it.
Yeah.
And because of that, it just kind of ended up dying. And that always made me sad. And like, the game still exists. It's had a couple of updates. Thank you. But it was never the same. And the best and worst part of it was the incredibly unbalanced thing they did of adding in some rotating specialty game modes where there was like special stuff around it. The reason why it was incredibly unbalanced was there was one that made all the enemies spawn in like the objective room on each thing. Do you remember what Rainbow Six operators quite good at clearing rooms, maybe yelled at for killing a hostage a couple of times?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fuse. Fuse was in that game. Oh Lord, you okay?
I just got launched like halfway across the room by something. I don't know what it was.
There was a creeper explosion.
It wasn't even a creeper. It was an enemy. Like, it grabbed me. Yep, I found it. It's the Wild and Hunter. It's dead now.
It's dead now.
Puppy!
Jinx. Yeah, so people tended to... wait, is that an actual summoned wolf? But yeah, so you'd pick Fuse in that game mode, and you'd just go from objective to objective, planting your grenade thing, and just launching it all into the room and watching it evaporate. And so you speed leveled by doing that repeatedly. It was so stupid. Glorious, but stupid.
Sounds like it.
All right, well, I got a fan. We should really get some automated power, though.
I got a second cobblestone generator.
Nice. I was thinking more water wheel.
I got a globe. You spin
me right
round, baby, right round,
like a record, baby, right round.
I like how we had the same idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I need a good place to put this. Right there.
Only thing I hate about joint singing on Discord, the delay.
Yeah.
It's worse than it was on Skype sometimes.
Oh, Skype. Oh, man.
We won't go back.
No.
But we will miss it.
We will forever miss Skype. The one I don't miss is TeamSpeak.
Oh, Lord, no. Setting up a server and shit in that was just too much for me. I looked at it and went, no. But speaking of setting up servers in the old days, Hamachi.
Oh, you want to know?
It was a virus, I swear to God.
It was. And I've used it in the last 3 years.
What? Why?
We were having issues setting up a server on a modded Minecraft world, and my friend was like, "Hey, we used to use Hamachi to play on Attack of the B Team. You want to try that?" I'm like, are you trying to get my computer infected? And then we used it, and they remembered why we never used Hamachi.
Yep.
It was a nightmare. Oh man, bringing back all the memories.
The classics.
Yep, the classics.
98.3, the classics.
Oh, there was another one that I used. You remember the AdventureCraft Minecraft launcher?
I do not.
Oh, you don't remember the ones back in the day?
Back in the day.
When Minecraft was so new, people were able to recreate it and make, like, there was a Zelda game in it. There was a 007 one. There was so many random. It was like it was called AdventureCraft, and it completely turned it into like JRPG games and these little missions and shit. And then it died. And then it came back.
Oh.
I saw it and it made me feel old, but also I was so happy to see it.
Yeah.
Tasks complete. What did I do?
Jelly baby. Nah, I did one. Water wheel.
Jelly baby.
Oh, and that gave us the Mob Master quest reward. I need a place just for all the loot and stuff that I'm getting. Like,
yeah. We need redstone.
I'm pretty much at the ore washing stage. I just need to set up a bunch of gears. Would you like to farm some trees?
Sure.
All right.
What? Okay, so can I borrow that 5x5 hammer?
Yes, you can.
Fuck yeah.
You'll probably break it, so feel free to keep it.
I'm gonna.
I need to check the name of the mod for auto-growing trees in this. It exists.
I'm gonna grab my birch.
Your brach?
My brach.
Brach.
Remember the old Steam layout?
Oh, it's been so long.
Like the square, very old square one. Oh, I miss that Steam launcher. I remember when they switched it up the first ever time back in like 2014, 2013, and it just looks so weird.
Okay, so if you make a botany pot, you can use that to grow plants.
Oh. Oh,
I believe that auto grows trees like bonsai trees.
Your iron hammer destroys. Oh no, never mind. It destroyed. It doesn't collect. Deep slate.
Yeah, because it isn't good enough for it. What was I gonna? Oh, right, going way back to the hack and slash stuff. Yeah, so there's Warhammer Fantasy, the Vermintide one, which is the one I highly recommend. And that is one where people have gone to the next one in the series, Darktide, first, and then gone to Vermintide second, and gone, why did you guys recommend Darktide to me? Vermintide's so much better. And I 100% agree with them. Because Vermintide has the 5 characters, each with 3 subclasses with an additional DLC subclass. It has 3 different, wildly different enemy types to fight, where it'll pick 2 for a mission, and that's what you'll be fighting for the mission. It has well-crafted maps that are open and like interesting and stuff like that. All of this stuff that's like so. I don't want your stick, game. Here, you can take my stick. All this stuff where it's like so good, and it feels so great. And then the next game, we have 4 classes. They aren't characters. You make it your own. You customize it. That also means there's no storyline to follow with special dialogue. It's just occasional cutscenes.
That does not sound that good.
Yeah, so the storyline side is gutted. You got less options to choose from. You can customize the options to be kind of like merged within each other in the skill tree, but where the previous game had, it was like every 5 levels you gain a perk which changes the way that you play, at least on a reasonable degree. And Darktide, there are small changes, like very slight stat changes, and then just swap an ability around, and like they feel good, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like playing through the Vermintide stuff, where each one felt entirely different. And keep in mind, if we just compare the base games, you have more than triple the options in what's it called? In Vermintide. Darktide, you can just customize a little bit more.
Interesting.
The enemies in Darktide look a lot alike because they're all human models. And it's just varying stages of tattered rags for clothes and stuff like that. And like you can tell them apart, but especially the low-level enemies, I've had a number of people not even realize.
Tree and training.
Back in here.
Tree and training.
It can grow up.
Did you throw that down there?
Yes, with the other stick.
I was wondering where the fuck this tree in training came from. I remember why it went up.
But yeah, I've had some people not even realize there were different factions in the game because it all looks grungy, post-apocalyptic almost kind of clothing. And it's like this kind of bleeds into one another. Same with the environment because it's all inside like a megacity. And the megacity isn't even like cyberpunk flashy. It's 40K, which 40K megacities are grays, browns, reds from the bloodstains, maybe some green. Very muted kind of colors.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much less interesting than going, I'm in a cave. Now I'm in a wheat field. Now I'm in the necrotic remains of this. Now I'm in ancient elven ruins. And in addition to the maps feeling even better handcrafted in the Vermintide game, there were little puzzles that you can complete and little secrets to get tomes and grimoires, which increased the rewards you got at the end, but took up a slot. And grimoires also lowered everyone's max HP for the mission.
Interesting.
And the absolute best part was there was a mod someone made to play from beginning to end of all the maps. Because technically, it's 3 maps are one after the other, then the next 3 maps are one after the other, then the next 3 maps are one after the other, then the big final map. Then there's all the DLC maps which come after. But someone made an actual mod that makes you play straight through every single part of that campaign in one go on one mission, and it's glorious.
That sounds glorious.
It is. It takes like an hours to complete, but when
That's
you
fine.
get to the end,
That's
ooh,
fine. That is
Yeah.
fine. That's spend an entire Saturday playing.
Yeah, that's one of the things like you're prepping beforehand with the mates. Like, all right, we're going to play this on the hardest difficulty. This is not going to be easy.
Yeah. How many blocks of wood do you want?
Yes.
I have 3.5 stacks of birch wood. Logs. Almost. I got one last row of trees to cut down.
All right. Yeah, that should last us a good while.
I got a full stack plus 4. Or I got 4 full stacks plus 4. I keep forgetting I don't have to hold W to climb the ladders.
Yeah, you can just look and whee! How dare you bring the tree in training back to me?
I saw it in my inventory. I'm like, you want this back? I know you do.
Let's split this in 3. Gun there. There we go. That should be enough cogs for a while. We're also going to want some seaweed if you can get a hold of that.
How do I get a hold of seaweed?
Thanks for asking. Next question.
How do I get a hold of anything but seaweed?
Well, you look in any eye.
Hey, let me whisper in the ear.
How dare you?
7 days.
7 days. 40 days and 40 nights they walked through the desert. You heard they're making Spaceballs too?
Yeah, I did. I'm excited.
Sam. Hello, my lady. Hello, my lovely. Hello, my darling.
I need Snad.
We're going some back there, but it's too sand. Did you make a blank sand cast?
Yeah, I needed to. I need those to make proper casts, so.
It's too late. I'm judging you.
Judge me all you want.
I am. I take great pleasure in judging you.
Mm-hmm. You didn't. You spin me right around,
Right around, baby, right around.
like a record, baby. Right
It's so hard to sing across Discord.
It is.
Like what? Hold on. What even is the delay?
Good question. What is the delay? Let's see. Discord. The delay.
Average ping 0. I do not believe this.
My ping is 22 milliseconds.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second.
Fuck no. You want to know the funniest thing? I
Chicken
do.
butt?
Yes, that too. Every once in a while, me and a friend of mine do karaoke over Discord.
Oh Lord.
with yeah, you already can tell where it's going.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, it's a lot of fun. I love doing it. But sometimes there are points in times where I just know that we're not singing correctly, and I know that my timing is off, and I know their timing is off. And I know for a fact they're going to watch this video when I upload it. Really? You're throwing up right next to my chair?
Would you prefer it where you can't find it?
No. I just was able to pick her up and bring her to the trash can. Oh. Well, that was actually nice of her to start throwing up right next to me.
Yeah, see?
Usually she goes to the other side of the room, starts throwing up, and I'm just like, really? Then I have to wait for her to throw up, and then clean it up, and then there's... But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need a... Fun fact, the iron hammer does not destroy or does not give you gravel. It gives you cobblestone when you destroy cobblestone. Or at least that's what I've noticed.
Yes. The 5x5?
No, a 3x3. 3x3x3.
Oh yeah. Only the actual hammer will do that.
The stone hammer.
I mean, you can upgrade it. It doesn't have to be stone.
I have
But it won't be.
Like, I have a standard iron hammer, and it didn't give me any goddamn...
From Stone Block Companion?
It's from Just Hammers.
Yeah, you need Stone Block Companion.
Yeah. I didn't realize there's 2 different hammers.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so weird hearing the Minecraft music. Usually I have my own music playing. But when I'm recording, I don't. Yay, I got gravel.
No, I need these one more part each. What you vibrating for?
My ear. My ear was starting to bother me, so I had to just be like,
I see. Can you not just pump your ears by breathing?
No.
It's a wonderful skill. I recommend you learn it.
I can make myself go deaf in a second, though.
Oh.
Like
I think I've shown you what I can do with my thumb.
I tried to forget.
There is no forgetting. There is no forgiving. There is only thumb.
Only thumb. It's just like OnlyFans, but for thumbs.
Imagine what kind of perverts that site would hold.
Well, Cam, obviously.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly Cam. Possibly you.
Eh.
Well, you'd be one of the people making money off of it.
Oh, yes.
And then other weirdos. Oh yeah. If you ever play with Spike in Minecraft, he gets really upset if you don't like properly use coal, and it's funny. Like if you
Where are my ovens gears?
What's going on?
That's rotating left. That's rotating left.
Yeah.
Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right.
That's
No, I'm just seeing things. Don't worry about it.
yeah. You're fine. Those will work. Ah!
Crunch.
Nom 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 nom.
You seen any horrific accidents yet?
Yeah. I'm staring at it.
Ah, shit.
No, not well, yeah. No, I have a massive scar down my left middle finger, ring finger, and pinky.
Oh.
I was installing cylinder heads on a 350 Chevrolet, which is all cast iron and heavy. I slipped, and I cut my finger down to the bone.
Oh. Oh, that's not nice.
I have a picture of it stitched up somewhere on my phone or on my computer, on Discord, maybe. I can send it to you if you want.
You know what? Go for it.
Let's see if I can find it. I think it's on my little personal server for posting images.
Porn. Got it.
Yes. But also for all my memes and shit when I'm deleting, and then cat pictures.
Oh, you have to have the cat pictures.
Yes.
That's a legal requirement.
The soup meme. I'm at soup. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you. Love that meme. Found it. Here you go. Oh, that's not the person. I don't want to send that to my friend.
Oh, I see. You don't even count me as a friend.
No,
We're playing Minecraft here.
Actually, we're not even friends on Discord.
Are we?
No, I just
Good.
sent you a friend.
I don't mean your friend either.
Okay. Anyways, I sent you the
the eye.
Precious.
Precious.
Ever seen the movie The Happening?
No.
It's terrible. There's a scene in it. I watched it with my dad. There's a scene in it where a guy falls off a tractor and he runs himself over with the tractor.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I saw it when I was 8, and my dad covered my eyes. It's like, you can't see this. I'm like, I want to see the guy die to a tractor. Terrible movie. Don't watch it. It sucks.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what's a great movie?
What?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
This is but a flesh wound.
Now, have you watched, what was it? Hold on. I'm going to get this wrong, so I want to make sure I get it right, otherwise I lose my British card. The Life of Brian.
Yes, that's a Monty Python movie.
Yep.
I have seen it. I watched it in high school, in class.
You know the song at the end of it?
I remember it. I don't remember it. I remember and I don't.
Do you know the cultural significance of that song in Britain?
No, because I'm not British.
It is the most played song at funerals. Yes.
If I remember correctly, Mr. Brightside was the most played song on British radio stations for a while.
I would not be surprised.
Suck me, Daddy.
Harder.
What does that mean? What the fuck? Oh.
Which one?
Suck me. Suck me harder. It's from the Ghost Stories dub.
I don't know what that is.
You have never seen the Ghost Stories dub?
I don't think I have.
It is. Oh. Ghost Stories, the anime, was so hated in Japan when they were dubbing it into English. They just told the voice actors to do whatever you want, just keep the plot the same. So there's a scene where this girl was falling in love with a haunted rabbit or whatever, and the rabbit says, in the most stereotypical black voice you can think of, just suck me harder. And at the end of the episode, the girl said, oh my god,
You need to breathe? You need to breathe?
this is probably one of my favorite scenes, because it caught me so off guard. Was, I can't love you. It's not because you're a rabbit, but it's because you're black.
Holy shit.
This was the 2000s. It was, oh. Code quotes it all the time with get back to digging holes, hole digger. and then there's another scene I quote a bit was these pajamas are gay. It is so fucking funny.
I'll have to check it out.
It'll make you either die laughing or thoroughly confused.
Why not both?
Or both. Oh. It is.
Yeah, that was the same sound a withering Victorian child would make.
I like how you also haven't brought up the pants. Look at me. I'm in fishnets.
Look, I don't judge.
You better not. Your friend is Cam.
Uh,
You act like he's not. Like he isn't your friend.
no, just me judging him.
I. That guy is interesting.
I respect Cam. Love him to death as a friend. Would help him out if he ever needed anything. But as his closest friend, I am allowed.
You're allowed to bully him and judge him.
Oh, don't worry, I do both.
Jesus Christ. Imagine the first conversation I had with you, I thought you were Scottish.
I am.
I remember asking you if you were Scottish, and Saki was like, what? No.
By blood, I am Scottish. My father's half is Scottish.
Interesting.
Yes, my mother's half is American. I like to ignore that half of the family.
I like to ignore both halves of my family.
Oh, I do the same, but I mostly ignore the Americans. And I don't hate them. It's just been one too many times. You know what? We don't need fire tick.
No, we don't.
There.
Yay.
I'm not leaving that to set itself on fire repeatedly. However, you will be setting yourself on fire repeatedly because you're going to walk through the flame whenever you forget it's there.
Ah! Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
and then
it's
you do
significant damage. All right. Right. Were you able to get the stuff, the thing, seaweed?
No.
Oh,
I don't know how I make it.
let's see. Is it kelp in this?
Oh yeah, it's kelp. I just also realized
Crook
something.
sand. What's that?
Oh, crook and sand. Ah, I can do that. I also realized
You better. Yeah.
99% of the time I play Minecraft, besides today, I play with the Victorian English language.
English?
Where the fuck is
Not
my
even the
crook?
pirate?
No, I play with the Victorian English one. The Shakespearean English. Why? Because it's funny.
There's a wand. Use the wand. It's in your inventory now. Right click.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Fancy.
Oh, mama.
Oh, mama. Well, unfortunately, we got 6 kelp.
Damn. Just burn it. There's no point anymore.
Yeah. But we got some bamboo.
Bamboo bam you.
I feel like you're tired.
Always. This is part of my life.
That is true. I mean, you are usually funny. Just not this
I
chaotically
take
funny.
offense to that.
Just not this chaotically funny.
Mm-hmm. Do we have more snad? Not seeing any. No. Cobblestone.
Whoa. Where did all my snad go? Oh wait, I know where it is. It's right here.
Oh,
I need seared bricks, damn it!
do I even have a hammer left on? Yes, I do. Yeah, I'm just mostly blind.
Mostly.
But yeah. And no, you'd know if I was really tired, because if I hit really tired, I just sort of start going silent for long periods of time as I take the time to think out what I'm going to say next and then lose track of the train of thought while I'm trying to think of what to say next.
That's just me at work.
Yeah.
It's always funny. People ask me questions at work. I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask. I don't know.
See, I'd love to do that, but I don't even have a work. I need a job.
I can get you a job as a mechanic if you want.
That is not where my skill set leads, sadly.
Yeah, it's not where my skill set leads either, but I do it.
Fair. I'm not against the job, and I might do something like that if I don't get the type of job I want. But my education lends towards analyst.
An analyzer, huh?
Yeah, because I get to make up stories. I mean, no one heard that.
I make up stories too. I need a controller. How do I make a controller?
Are you trying to make an ME system?
No, I'm trying to make a goddamn smelter.
Oh.
This is different from when I played it.
So this does use a slightly modified version, but not by much.
So I need copper.
This is mostly what it's like these days.
Yeah. I need copper.
What we do have... What are you in there for? We do have ore washing and ore cooking, so feel free to go ahead and do that.
How do I ore wash?
You see the bind? The bind? Am I okay? You see the giant fan with the water going through it?
Mm-hmm.
You put something in the way of that water.
Oh, so dirt.
Would work? Yes.
I'm just watching slimes just get murdered by your thing.
It's so satisfying, isn't it?
It is. Now I'm on fire now. So I'm supposed to just.
Yep, just
throw dirt.
Just.
And wait. Are you sure dirt works?
Makes sense. Didn't you say you used creative? It was washing.
I never did this off.
Oh, you never did fans?
No. I did. I didn't use the fans. I did everything manually. Besides, I also may or may not have cheated.
You a bloody cheater?
No, maybe yes, possibly not. Who knows? I didn't say anything.
You a cheater, Mr. Chuckles? You having a giggle? You having a fucking giggle, mate?
So fucking British. Man, it's just like I'm playing Power World with my friend Mudkip again.
I have never played Power World.
I like Power World. It's fun.
My only problem with that style of game is, first of all, I should preface this with saying I never really truly got into Pokemon.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
same. So that part never really interested me. And then the with guns part, I was also like, yeah. Um, but like Rust style games and all that, I really enjoy the survival building aspect. I absolutely love that. Like you get me on the forest, the original one, not the new one. I don't play the new one. You get me on the forest, and I will play for hours just setting stuff up, exploring, and all of that. But no, you just throw it. You just take the block and you throw it. Yeah. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. And you can smelt in the other one.
Ah! Diamonds!
Let's go, baby.
I can repair that sword. I got cinnabar. Hey, I got an emerald.
I should probably make sure I'm going down the quest line because I'm not. Yeah, it's kind of simple like that.
I don't. Quest line is for nerds.
I'll have you know I am a nerd.
I'll have you know I'm also a nerd.
I'll have you know geek is the word for a circus person who eats small animals as their act. Living.
Huh?
Look it up.
That isn't information I wanted to know, but I will inform you that you can cook a cake with human blood instead of eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, crabs think fish can float.
I'm sorry. Say what you mean by that. I need to understand what you mean by that.
Crabs, the things underwater that are on the ground that go side to side, think fish are floating because they don't have they don't know the concept of water. Yep.
Fair. What about beach crabs?
Well, they're on the beach, so I don't know.
Now, what about the STD crabs?
Those you get from the 25-year-olds that either are in college or are enjoying your nightly pleasures.
I see.
And yes, they also think fish can float. Or fish are floating.
Interesting.
There's another one. Every once in a while, I just sit and read random things while eating lunch at work. And I say something so abhorrently random, it makes both my coworkers just stare at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it works.
I once taught a first-generation Mexican how to roll their R's.
Huh?
You heard what I said.
Okay, a first
Do
generation.
you know how to roll your R's? But yeah, no, I taught them that. Are you trying to wash your cobblestone? What does that wash into?
Dirty. Dirty cobblestone. Must be clean.
You're like those trash pandas who get a hold of the you get a hold of the candy floss.
Fun fact, raccoons are my favorite animal.
Yeah?
I love raccoons. They're so weird and cute.
Yeah.
I'm going to wash dirt. What does dirt turn into? What if I cook dirt? What does cooked dirt turn into?
Cooking is literally the furnace.
What? Why did you do that?
Why not?
Oh. The dirt's gone.
Yeah, despawned.
I mean, why did this dirt not despawn, but the other dirt despawned?
Because the other one was burned.
No, that's true. I found more gravel. Let's see if I can get more fucking copper. I didn't get a single bit of copper.
Wait, no, that's blasting. Sorry, I made the wrong kind of thing. It's very close. Or no, blasting should... Yeah, the other one's smoking. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, this one's just the furnace.
Still no copper.
Kappa cap.
I need copper.
Kappa kappa.
Kappa kappa.
Kappa kappa.
Kappa kappa.
Kappa 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 swing. What am I trying to do? Why have I been walking in a circle for the past 18 years of my life, not knowing where I'm going, where I'm coming from, or what waits for me at the end of it all?
I've been asking that to myself since I was... for the last 22 years, man.
Yeah, but I knew where I was going for the first few years.
I didn't.
Now I don't. Yeah, but the thing is, when you're young, you can believe you know where you're going, even if you don't actually know where you're going. So you can have confidence in that. As an adult, you can't.
That's true. Ask any adult. They don't have a fucking clue.
I know people with 18-year-long plans or entire life plans. Most of them I know are depressed and never fulfill their dreams.
I feel that.
It's sad, and it's true, and it's sad.
It's
Yep.
sad and true and funny. And I feel bad.
So you got us a second jumbo tank.
Yeah. I thought you needed more, so I got you another one.
Fair enough. Now it's extra jumbo. But how tanky is it?
As tanky as you want it to be, baby.
Understood. We're going for a push mundo tanky.
I just like how we've accepted the random comments.
Hey, that's the joy of it.
That is true.
I think that's one of the best things about playing Minecraft, when you just get in that click of, you're just gonna say things. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. Say something, Goose.
I could hear that. I could just hear that.
That's Goose.
Give him head scratches, Fondy.
Goose is getting all the pets, all the scratches, even the nose boops. That's the cat that, when you guys were playing that Barrow Trauma sub game, that was the cat that was laying on my lap the entire time in my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent the time. And then
I don't want stick game.
3 in training, though. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round.
So what language did you learn? You don't have to know it. Just what did you learn?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Yeah, I know very little Japanese, mostly from anime. I know a little bit of Chinese from formal training. I know a little bit of French from formal training. I know a little bit of Russian because my best friend in middle to high school was Russian. He was actually a Russian Jew. So there were 3 languages in that household. I know Latin because I learned a little bit of Latin formally. I know, what else? I think I know a little bit of Korean, but it fades in and out of memory. I know a little bit of German. Not good enough to hold a conversation, I should say, but enough to like greet and say hi. Spanish, and a little bit of Spanish.
I barely know English, but I know sarcasm.
Nice. Yeah, I still don't know English. Working on that one.
English is difficult.
The problem with English is it went around mugging all the other languages for what they have. And so it's just kind of a little bit, you know.
It's an amalgamation of like 17 different languages. And then you got British English and American English, and then you got fucking people who learn a mix of both.
Yep.
I went on an entire rant conversation type thing with somebody I knew on the differences between American English, British English, and which words were created first.
Yeah, you talked about the boot of a car?
Yeah. And why decklet is the superior one. I also taught him why it's actually gasoline instead of petrol. Because for one, petrol is a solid, not a gas. And 2, the reason why it's called gas is because of the creator. The creator named it after himself, which was Kaz. So it was originally gasoline. Then it ended up turning into gasoline. And then later on, the British started calling it petrol.
For petroleum.
For petroleum, yes. But technically, petrol is not a liquid, it's a solid.
Mm-hmm.
But gas is a gas, which is also not true, because gasoline is a liquid.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yep. Then I also told him that right-hand drive is stupid, and he got mad at me. I was friends with a British car person for like 15, or not 15, for like 7 years or something. And yeah, it was fun. He got mad at me a lot because America.
I mean, if you don't get mad at each other, are you even really friends?
That is true. The amount of times I have yelled at all my friends. If you can't bully your friends or yell at your friends, are you truly friends?
If you haven't heard secrets so dark they wouldn't tell a therapist, are you really friends?
That is true right there. That's how me and my best friend get along.
I swear to God, there are some things people have told me that I've listened to, and like I'll listen to. I enjoy hearing things about people and like listening to their stories, even bad ones or good ones, whatever. But there are some things people have told me that I've listened to and bit my tongue due to circumstances pretty much every time, but basically gone, this guy really needs a therapist, and not just a little.
Yeah. Oh, I had a friend who who admitted some things to me that I won't get into. And I'm like, you either need a lot of alcohol, a therapist, or to be in a jail cell.
Yep.
Well, one of those three came true.
Oh no.
Yeah, he ended up in a jail cell.
Yeah. Oh, have I told you the tale of Puppy?
No.
So, among my original Minecraft friends, not the very first, but the kind of like second coming group, there was a friend called Puppy. Great kid, younger than most of the other people in the group, because it was one of those extensive online groups where everyone was pretty much younger than college age.
Yeah.
With maybe one or two exceptions of on the mark. And first of all, let me inform you that his parents met as circus clowns. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. But yes, both of his parents met as circus clowns. So already off to a fine start. Throughout his life, he always felt like he was getting the short end of the stick, and I won't comment on specifics, but there are some things I would agree with, some things that are more exacerbated because of the other stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it culminated in a day where he said, "Fuck it, I'm running away from home."
Oh.
What?
Wait,
Yep.
What?
who just? Oh.
Oh, hello, Festive. I don't know
Hello,
if you've heard.
Festive.
I don't know if you've heard the tale of Puppy and his clown parents before, but I'm telling it.
Okay.
We're playing Minecraft right now. If you wish to join,
Okay.
So he decided he was going to run away at the accumulation of things, but it was going to bring his phone. Yada yada yada. Cue him running away, and he was going to spend the night out back of a McDonald's, like at the dumpster, basically.
Yeah.
And we're all in coal with him as this is happening because he brought his phone. I don't know how I was planning to charge it, but he did. And we heard the sounds of a hobo attempting to stab him for taking the hobo's spot. He was uninjured. He got away. There is no one being injured in this story, but he decided at that moment he was no longer going to run away from home.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Kid, like I'm gonna say there were issues in his life. And I'm not surprised he at least tried running away from home. But God, was that a moment?
That's a moment, definitely.
Yep.
Jesus.
Pack of Stone Block 3 on the Feed the Beast launcher, by the way. I just need 3 more of this kelp. When would it grow?
I could just get more sand.
I could just bone meal it, honestly.
That
That's
is
probably the
true.
smarter way to go about it.
Us being smart? What are you? College
joke.
degree? College decreed?
Technically, yes, though they haven't technically given me my diploma yet. Waiting for them to deliver it. 'Cause I didn't go to the actual, what's it called?
The graduation ceremony?
Yeah, I looked at the costs and went, no.
No.
I skipped out on my high school graduation.
I
What?
never graduated high school.
Why does that not surprise me?
Probably because it sounds like something I would do.
Yeah. Yeah. That is.
Don't know. I would have graduated high school, but I got sick second year of high school and stopped going to school.
Hmm.
Only reason I was kept out of child services or whatever the fuck else is because we took up a small public school, or not public, charter. I think charter is the term. I'm not used to the American terms. And the principal at the school and the what's it called? The principal and the science teacher really, really liked me, and they knew I was intelligent. They knew I wasn't getting abused at home or something that would require child protective services. And we basically came to an agreement, which was the science teacher comes over to my place and we just do whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. And the principal can report to the what's it called? The principal can report to the child services and whatever else. Yeah, he's going to school here. He's spending time with the teacher. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, CPS and all that shit.
Yeah. We didn't do any like science stuff because like I was already well ahead of the place that I was supposed to be. So I was very happily just doing whatever. We started fixing stuff around the house. Like there was a hole in one of the walls that we fixed and stuff like that. Keep in mind, this guy's the science teacher and was being paid to be there by the school. So we just did stuff like that the entire time. And then eventually he left. Do you want to guess the reason why he left?
He was doing something with children?
No.
Oh, I don't know then.
He left to go join the Black Lives Movement, got arrested, and we haven't heard him since.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
If you want to know something about being arrested, when I was in, not that kind of thing, but still something incredibly irresponsible. When I was in Britain, we had a nanny for a period of time. A lady who essentially took care of us kids while our mom was out.
Yep.
And one of the things that my mom learned, which she immediately kicked the nanny out of the country for, because she was there on visa, was apparently she was giving us alcohol and meds to be quiet when sleep time came.
Ooh.
Yes, not great for little children. Probably part of the reason I've ended up this way, aside from the brain trauma of slamming my head into a fence.
Or an L.
Yeah. Oh. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I think.
All right.
I don't have permanent brain damage yet. Actually, I
So,
probably
yeah.
do.
Hey, we both got permanent brain damage. It's okay, BB.
It's okay, baby.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We totally haven't been hitting on each other for the last 3.5, 4 hours.
I do it as a straight person. Look, this is just some people. Thank you.
It's fun. I found brain
legitimately. Most of the people who have known me for a decently long amount of time have informed me, I do not think you are gay, but I think not only do you not care if people think you are gay, but you have fun trying to make people think you are. And yes, just a little bit.
Look at hey, Scramble. Look at it.
Is this a light? Oh, it's still striking your corpse. Oh, now it's gone. It started having lightning effects.
Yeah, because you got what is called shocked. I was gonna throw it in here and see how many enemies it took out, but
It's too late. Yeah, I had to die.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, you give me something, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. I've noticed.
Someone has downloaded Festive. You were downloading, weren't you?
No.
No,
You've just been here, not downloading Minecraft?
I've just been vibing. What? No.
just join us on Minecraft. Come on, we're recording.
Vibe on Minecraft
No.
with us. It's
No,
fun.
I'm gonna go play BattleBit with Blizz in like 30 minutes anyway.
Oh.
Coward. Coward.
What
Also,
a coward.
I don't enjoy playing Minecraft. Okay, I said it.
Yeah, I was still inviting you.
You're
Yep.
still welcome to join. We're not.
What if I get Blitz to join?
No, Blizz is playing BattleBit with me later. No,
You want to watch me convince him?
stop it. Don't do
You
that.
know he would as well.
You wish. I'm telling you to stop it.
Yeah, sorry for not hanging out with you guys that much, by the way.
You're good.
Part of it is I've been moving. Another part is I've been spending time with Cam most of the time, and then at the end of the day, I've been spending it with Tasha.
Oh, we.
Wow, you and your girlfriend spending time instead of spending it with
no.
your friends.
Not my girlfriend.
Close enough.
You can say female friend, and that's about as far as I'll let that go.
Well, I mean, that is what a girlfriend is. It's your female friend. I'm not wrong.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. I keep losing track of what I'm doing. God, my brain is just not functioning.
Weren't you trying to make a crushing stone, or was that me?
No, that would have been you. That doesn't sound like a me thing. I was trying to get these automated with the belts and stuff.
I need a mechanical creator, which requires an electron tube, which requires polished rose quartz, which requires polishing rose quartz, which requires redstone and nether quartz, which requires going to nether.
The nether.
Wunderbar!
Nether?
Nether!
Never would I ever.
Saki is probably thinking I'm going insane. I mean, Saki probably already thinks that, hey, I got you some cogs.
It's a whole contingent.
Please don't crash your game. Oh, okay, I thought that crashed my game.
Remember not to show the IP. Remember not to show the IP.
I specifically created it as a save, or as a
Yeah, the only thing that'll change is the last like 5 digits.
Well, yeah, I know. I made it as its own server, so I wouldn't end up doing that because I knew we were gonna record this. I'm like, let's not show the IP ever.
Yeah.
Here, have some ink sacs.
Ink
Yummy ink sacs. Jesus.
Yes, we do have mental issues, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's kind of obvious.
Oh.
I need one more cog. Just a cog in the machine called life. The life we live on the world we die. This is going to be too fast, but I want to see how too fast.
Too fast, too furious. That's out too fast.
There's only one kind of fast I like, and that's shadow. And it's shadow commenting. And it's shadow commenting on the size of your...
On the size of your bread.
Exactly.
Totally not your dick.
What? What?
Oh, dumb.
Ugh. Improved pipe upgrade.
You're gonna be laying some pipe.
You know it, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
And just a little festive.
Shit, I went the wrong way. Too fast. Too fast.
Oh. Are you okay, festive? Are you just dying
No.
over there?
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't help that I'm high as fuck.
The best part about us being this way is we're completely sober.
Yep.
Not a drug in sight.
Hey,
Oh.
look. Some of us need to take medicines.
Yeah. We just don't.
I think the only thing I take at this point is antihistamine.
I take medicine for my heart.
Oh no. Bitch. I'm gonna say bitch.
Bitch. Damn it.
What?
I think you'll find your bitch.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I think we're making Festive have a mental breakdown, and it's amazing.
Nah, I'm good. Vibing.
Hi, Vibin. How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
That's cool.
Maybe you should take more weeds.
No, just straight
No.
cracks.
I do like me some crack.
Hey, there's a reason they call me a cracker.
Fucking god damn.
Oh, you fucking goobers. You fucking goobers.
Just a goober. We're just a little goobing.
Yup.
Chill goob.
What was I looking for? Oh god, I forgot already.
You think I know?
No, I thought I remembered. I don't.
You don't remember anything.
Nope. I don't even remember what I had for dinner.
Oh no.
What did I have for? I didn't eat anything.
Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess I know what I'm gonna do after we're done at like 2 in the morning.
Hey, look, what? If you need to go, you need to go.
I don't need to do anything. I just need to remember to wake up for work tomorrow.
Oh.
You don't need that. What are you talking about?
That is true. Actually, fun fact. There's only 3 of us, and I'm the most important one of the 3.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Yeah. What the fuck was I looking for again? I was opening these chests for something.
Were you looking for a chisel for your bits?
No, I was looking... Oh, I was looking for my goddamn, hacksaw. Whichever one I could find first. Found the lapis one.
think this will be the speed.
Time to start making estrogen.
Oh,
Esterigen?
Oh. You like my shaft?
Oh, Lord, that's a thick one.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lordy Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord of our saviors. Please, please bring that chef down from heaven.
Oh, I just remembered. I said to a friend of mine, "Oh, Jesus Christ on a stick." And he stared at me. And that's the day I learned one of my friends was very religious. He did not approve of that comment. And then that's the day I taught him my favorite Christian joke.
oh no.
What is a reverse exorcism?
Putting the Jesus in someone?
No, it's when you tell the priest to get out of the little boy, or when the devil tells the priest to get out of the little boy.
Oh, no.
I knew where that was going, and it was nowhere good.
It's never good, but it's amazing. Where did all my
It's a good
carrots
joke.
go?
I've been
It's a
eating.
really good joke.
Oh, I love those jokes.
I need two hoppers. Ah, you put all iron
Best
in
kind
it.
of jokes.
Give me the power of the hopper.
The Happa?
The hopper.
Oh, I love me
Got
the
me the
Happa.
power of the hopper.
I love me the Happa.
Me too. It allows me to happen to stab someone in the chest occasionally and not get in trouble for it.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing about the Happa.
Hopper, hopper.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba, hubba.
Hubba hubba.
You know, I never liked Hubba Bubblegum.
It's okay. It's not my first choice. But if somebody offered it to me, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's not bad. I'll take it.
I see you've been using the hammer.
I fully repaired it.
Oh.
There was one bubblegum that I had that I fucking hated, and I can't remember what the hell it was called. And it was just some, like, weird flavor, really bad. I can't remember what it was called.
Are you about to insult matcha?
No.
Good. No one should insult matcha.
It was some old-timey gum. Something a grandmother would eat. That's like
Boo.
strawberry and fucking... I have no idea.
Straight strawberry and racism?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's one of them. But no, it was like this... Now I have to look it up.
Do say all your life is forfeit.
wasn't Trident, but it's the first one.
I will say, end of the hour, I'll be off because I have to record some stuff.
That's fine. I can't remember what it's called, but it was like we specifically got it around Christmas, and it was terrible, and I hated it. But I always chewed it because it was all we had. It was red and white and something. Something terrible.
There we go. We got our safety covering and everything. It's done.
Safety? What is this?
Yeah, it's made of wood, so it'll burn nice and crispy.
Oh, perfect. That's OSHA compliant.
You know, there was a time where I was tempted to join as an OSHA compliance officer.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
Scramble King suffocated in a wall while it's fighting a zombie.
Fun fact, at that point in time, I had not fought a zombie in, like, probably a full minute. And the suffocation in a wall was from standing up after swimming in the kelp pit.
Oh, Jesus. My hammer.
Did you just squeak?
What?
The door needs to be fixed.
I used to be able to make a really good chicken impression.
Like that?
Yeah. Kind of like that. But then my voice dropped and it's like, oh.
All right. Are you ready to mill with the speed of a god?
What?
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh.
Mill, man, mill. I'll get some chests. There we are. Some chests and hoppers to pair with them. That's quite all right. Also, you need more torches for the area you built. I do believe it's spawning some creatures.
That's okay.
We do not need another mob spawner.
No. But another mob spawner would be fun. We don't need more mobs though. Where the fuck are the torches? I know where the coal
You
is.
think I know?
I reorganized the chest and I forgot where I put everything. We don't have a lot of sticks.
You might find some down the hole. I don't remember the last time I threw one down.
The poor tree. tree and
Hey, he was
training.
training. Yeah, it wasn't a full tree. See? It's just a liar. A poser.
I know of a few posers and a few liars.
You say that like you're thinking about me. You thinking about me?
No. Now I'm not. I need a fuckload of hammers. And I need more inventory space. Okay.
Good old mob souls.
Get a cup of tea and don't break the game. You wrote that,
All I
didn't
do is
you?
break games. Actually, no, surprisingly not.
Then who the fuck wrote that?
You're going to have the person who wrote that in some place that you can reach. And if you reach them, then you'll know who wrote that.
He was clearly talking about tea, so clearly it was a British person. So it clearly has to be you, Scramble.
That
But-
depends. Did it say cuppa or cup of?
Cup of.
It's not British then. It's someone posing.
Oh. Well, time to yell at
Because
my
you're
friend.
supposed to talk about having a proper cup of tea.
Cup of tea.
Proper cup of tea.
I don't drink tea.
I drink tea and water.
I drink depression.
What?
Would you like a taste?
It tastes like cherries.
And grippy socks.
What?
Grippy socks.
Are you not going to make another builder's wand?
I forgot I had that.
Well, how many hammers did you make?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 hammers on me.
And how many levels are you bashing it down?
I don't know. I lost count after 1. I'm American
I mean,
after
like-
all.
Are you taking it down to sand? Are you taking it down to dust?
Gravel.
Gravel? Oh. That is one.
I can tell you that I started this adventure with a full inventory of cobble and hammers. And now I'm almost out of cobble.
Here are your wands. That should make it much easier. No, just step back. Yeah, just yeah.
Making things easier for me. What are you, smart?
No, I'm an asshole who likes simplicity.
I expected you to like watching me suffer.
No. I like causing suffering. I don't like watching suffering. There's a difference.
Are you sure?
Yes, if someone's in trouble, I'll help them. But if I cause the trouble, I'll sit there and laugh.
And I'm surprised. I'm surprised you don't torment Cam more.
You think I don't?
That's true. I mean, you are the reason we all call him Daddy.
Yeah, trust me. I torment him enough. He doesn't need any more.
I don't think so. I think he needs a little bit more torment. It's Cam after all.
Would be.
Ooh,
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 ooh, ooh,
ooh,
ooh, ooh,
ooh,
ooh.
ooh.
Breathe.
What? What did I just hear? What? What? What the fuck was that?
You don't know about the. Ooh. By the way, I don't think you ever got around to building a hammer. Did you remember that? Hammerer. So auto hammer.
No, because fun fact, I need quartz and I don't have quartz.
Oh, do you need nether?
Yeah.
If you can get me a mixer, I can do the rest.
I'm seeing what I can make. What I get here. Look at all this. I want copper.
Copper.
Mixer. How do I make that? Like a oh.
Like a G6?
No, like cocaine.
What?
Oh my.
No solicitor sign.
Are you actually making it? We don't even have washing done. We need the sand.
I like how my microphone just picked up all the fucking mouse clicks on my end, or the spacebar clicks on my
I
end.
could not hear it.
Well,
Discord does a
OBS.
really good job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Discord does so good. I'm surprised they don't sell their algorithm to other people.
Yeah, same. Ooh. Perfect. What was that? Oh yeah. I need to make. Oh. Oh my god. I'm
my.
so stupid.
Oh?
I just learned how to make how to copper. Oh. It's in my inventory.
Was it much simpler than you made it out to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just sand. I never claimed to be smart.
I never claimed to be.
I never claimed. I got copper, but I don't have enough copper. Wait, no, I have enough copper. Yay! Quest's done too.
Oh, we got time in a pouch. All right. All right. Let's get this one. Here we go.
chocolate
Yeah,
cake.
I'm gonna go play a video game with someone else. Bye.
Go say hi to him for me.
Why, child? Who sent me?
And he
Discord
was
message?
already gone.
So I need to make you a mixer.
Yeah.
How do I make a mixer?
Oh, I almost forgot to send you back a story, or a picture of when I broke my arm. You're gonna love it.
I have a. Oh, I wonder if I still have those pictures. I have some pictures of X-rays I had done a while ago. I should also find those for you. Hello.
Ooh.
Oh, these are supposed to be one higher. Oops. I guess I can start designing this. I feel like we fucked
Here you go.
Festive's brain.
Oh, 100%.
Man, poor Festive comes in, gets mentally destroyed, leaves. Deserved it.
There you go. That was from my accident. What I was able to photograph.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh. And then you had the brace put in your arm. That
Yeah.
yeah. Take a guess of what was in my hand in those X-rays.
Nail?
Not just any nail. It was a nail gun nail.
Oh,
So it was a
Lord.
tanged nail.
Who fucked it up?
My dad forgot I shot myself with the nail gun.
Oh, no.
And my dad got angry at himself because he thought he depressurized it, but he didn't. Oh, that was so long ago. Yeah, it's even dated 7/17/2008.
Ooh.
That was almost 20 years ago. Holy shit, 2008 was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Welcome to being old.
I'm 25 and I've been among 18 to 21-year-olds for a while now, so trust me, I was already feeling the age.
I'm 22 and I'm around the same, and I feel old.
You didn't even see the turn of the millennium.
No, I didn't even see 9/11.
Yeah. I remember vaguely the 9/11. We were all playing around on the floor because I mean, it was fucking 2. What else are you gonna do? In class, and the teacher put it on the TV, and this was in Britain. This wasn't even in America, because they had heard about it or something else, and got to hear the oh. And then after the first plane hit, she turned it off.
Good.
Yes.
I was not alive for when it happened, but I can tell you, I have seen that footage quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
In America, they use it like a drug.
Oh yeah.
This is why we're going to war. This is why we're going to war.
This is why we're at war.
This is why you have TSA.
I've been on a plane once, and I luckily had a good experience with TSA.
I've been on a plane many times, and I've never had it be really bad, but I've seen people who've had it be really bad. The worst experience I've had with flying is that there are 2. Again, I've flown so much, the chances of this happening are basically 0, and you should not think less of flying because of it. I will preface this with that. First, I am a dual citizen, so I have an American and a British passport. So when I go to Britain, I come into Britain on my British passport and go out on my American, because I don't need a visa that way.
Yeah.
So when I was visiting my grandparents in Scotland one time, we realized that my mother, or it was me and my older brother, our mother had not packed our American passports, just our British passports. So we had someone fly in from London to, I still don't know why the airport went this far for us, but I'm glad it did. Fly in from London to, I think it was Heathrow, but basically up to Scotland, in order to pull out their tablet, check our faces, check our names, make sure we actually exist in the U.S. register or whatever exactly it is that they looked us up in. And
registry.
Yeah, and they held our plane until we were able to be off on it because we were minors. So that was one. Again, not that bad, but yeah, not great. Another one, which was the actually like what the fuck levels one. I was in Steamboat, Colorado for a bit because that's where I was learning stuff at, because there's a college up there. Deep in the mountains. We set up a flight for me to go to DC because my mom wanted to visit basically where she'd been early in life and some graves of great grandparents, whatever exactly. We have to jiggle my flight around a bit because it's basically dead winter, there's snow, yada, yada, yada. In jiggling it around, they managed to delete my flight home.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Luckily, my mother is a strong-willed woman, and I was and still am very good at showing you have fucked up, and you know you have fucked up faces to people. So when we were informed that by the flight person, I gave them that look. Then we called the people who had set up our flight initially and done the transfers and the changes. I got everything worked out where we had the flight without paying anything, because originally we had the flight, but since they moved like one flight halfway through it, they deleted the coming home, and yeah.
Jesus.
was not a great situation.
At least you had
Uh,
free flight.
Well, no, I paid the original price. It's just they didn't have the flight
Oh.
originally. Yeah, yeah. No, I would have loved a free flight. No. I still had to pay. The other one is the flight from America to Singapore is roughly 24 hours. Even the direct flight, which isn't very direct, but it's as close as you're going to get, is like, I want to say 19 hours. Like it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
Yeah. And that's not even counting layovers for the 24-hour one. We land in Japan for one of the layovers because it's to San Francisco, Denver, San Francisco, then Japan, then Singapore is, at least at the time, the most cost-effective flight. And every summer I'd go visit my dad over there. One summer, there happens to be a storm in Japan when we land. So essentially they go, we're not going to have you, we're not going to fly, basically. So we're going to have all of you disembark. We're going to pay for a hotel, everything, yada, yada, yada. Great. Get to the hotel. Mom talks to the person, basically goes, hey, when we get a flight, can you make sure to do a wake-up call for us? And apparently, at least in that hotel in Japan, they don't do wake-up calls. The way they were going to inform us that we, in fact, had a flight was they were going to slip a note under our door. And they would not do a wake-up call.
Interesting.
Keep in mind, this is about 16 hours into the trip. People are tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're fairly sure we did not see some people leave who came in with us. And if you did not leave on the flight, you technically would be in trouble with the Japanese government because you did not have a visa. Since we were just there because the airlines had to stash us somewhere. Yep.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
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 Jesus.
Everybody like yeah.
Holy fuck, man.
I'm trying to think of other fun flight stories.
I've only ever been on one plane. And
I mean, you got any good road trip stories then?
I broke down and I went to go visit my best friend in Canada. And
Hey.
I drove from my dad's place to her place in Alberta. Took me 22 and a half hours in a 1998 Chevy pickup truck that has, at the time, 423,000 miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
It made it. The exhaust broke off of it when I was in North Dakota. And it probably went through 6 tanks of gas before I even got to the Canadian border.
Jesus Christ.
And then when I was driving back, I broke down in Saskatoon and got offered to have sex with a stripper while fixing my truck. And then I fixed it, and I drove 15 and a half hours from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, all the way to my dad's place, non-stop, through the entire day. And they tried... Oh, the best part was they wanted to get me in trouble at the fucking North Dakota portal border.
Oh.
But the guy... It was 6 p.m. They were just about to close. They wanted They were hoping that nobody came through. Okay. Well, they wanted to get me in trouble because my passport said I was a day late. I'm like, nah, 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 bitch. Nah, nah, nah. And literally, they couldn't. I was there. And it was just so stupid. Like, they were trying their best to find a reason to not let me through the border. And I sat in the goddamn border patrol for like 2 hours
Oh,
without my phone or anything. So I'm just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, just bored out of my mind. And then they're like, yep, you can go through now.
oh.
Like, fine, finally. And then I drove all the way home. And
Ouch.
yeah, it was fun. I also learned while sitting in a Canadian hotel room that my brother wrecked his car. And I thought he died. And
Oh
I'm like,
no.
Jesus fucking Christ. And then he messages me saying, I am okay. Don't worry. I'm like, you son of a cunt. Jesus.
Why couldn't you die? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. My little brother has had multiple concussions throughout his life. He was in, I think it was American football. He's had, what's it called? Skateboarding concussions. He's had snowboarding concussions. Just straight up ran into a tree while going down a mountain once. So lots and lots of concussions, lots of brain damage, which he still needs to get all done with. You hear me, Nick? You keep going to the doctors. But that's affected his mentality and all of that. He's had 2 car crashes by the point this story is being told. After the second, he basically went, I really don't feel like I should be driving a whole lot. But the doctors gave a thumbs up to my mom for him being able to drive. She was going out of town for a while for visiting family or something. And so she went, she's living in the mountains, mountain town, so it's hard to get around, but there is a bus system in here. They leave him a rental car. Within like 24 hours, I get a call from mother. Can you guess what the call was about?
Hey, your brother crashed another car.
My brother drove the rental car off a cliff. He survived, but yeah. And the first thing I told my mother was, what the fuck do you mean you got him another car?
I have wrecked one vehicle in my entire life.
Yeah.
I had a old Suburban. It was a 1979 model year. So big, steel, rusty piece of shit. Loved it. This is the same Suburban that I caught my friends fucking in. This is the same one that I launched my friend under the dash of. And so big solid steel, floors are gone, Midwest truck.
Mm-hmm.
It had an issue with the fuel and ignition system, and it lurched down to the road. And I got fucking wrecked by a semi.
Oh.
I had 17 stitches above my eyebrow and to connect my eyelid back to the upper part of my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture of me with the stitches, but I can't show that because that's got a picture. That's also got one of my old friends in it.
Yeah.
And I had a concussion, whiplash, and that was about it.
Oh.
The semi went on its side. Luckily, the driver was okay. He had no bad damage. Semi caught on fire. Yeah. That really fucking hurt.
Yeah, I bet. I have witnessed a motorcycle crash in Singapore once. Guy pulled out of an intersection right in front of a car who was speeding. So both people were in the wrong for this, because he didn't check and the speeder was, well, speeding.
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, the motorcycle did not survive.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing to witness. Yeah.
I had that happen to me before. Driving home from work one day, and this was back when I worked nights at a bar. So I was probably like 18, 19. And it's dark. I'm just kind of driving home. And I see this guy on a Harley Davidson go past me, going probably about 80, 90. And next thing I see lights. And the lights are in the ditch. And there's taillights sitting on the side of the road. So I stop and I see that Harley Davidson. Guy was in a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Now it's time for an important PSA. Drive safe, everyone.
Yep. So the guy who was driving the Harley Davidson wasn't at fault because this was an open road, and there is no stop signs on this part of the road until you hit the next town. Well, the guy who was driving the car that hit him was going probably about 80 miles an hour, ran the stop sign, and straight up, launched him into a tree. He did not survive. The guy who was driving the car was unconscious. So I had to call the cops, and I waited there. And then I'm like, I don't know what happened. I just came upon this scene. And so they're like, yep, okay, you can go. So I went home. Hey, Scramble. Look at this stick I got.
It doesn't exist in my... There we go. Oh.
No, my tree of
Into the pit it goes.
Weren't you supposed to go play with a different friend about it now?
Yeah.
Eh.
I'll tell this last story and then I'll go. So, back to bad travel stories. I had another flight over to Singapore. Waiting in the Denver airport, twiddling my thumbs, yada, yada, yada. Flight is delayed. Keep in mind, I've shown up 2 hours early, so I'm already 2 hours into waiting, another hour and a half car ride, yada, 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 prep work, so on and so forth. Twiddling my thumbs, waiting for it to come from the delayed time. Flight is delayed again.
Oh no.
Well, this doesn't seem right. Continue twiddling my thumbs, take a look outside. It's looking pretty stormy out there. Flight is delayed again. Yes, it's looking real stormy.
Oh.
We will not be holding any flights at this time. The weather is dog shit. Basically, comes over the intercom. Oh no. So I joined the queue to talk with someone in charge of get me from A to B, essentially. What are we gonna do? And wait in line. And this line, do you have an idea on how big the Denver airport is?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been there or just like you have an idea?
I've seen pictures and I've known people who have explained it to me. So I get how big it is.
The line from this desk goes from the desk to the flights at the end of the terminal.
That's a lot.
The desk is pretty much at the front of the terminal. I'm fairly sure that line turned around. I couldn't quite tell because I got in line before that part. So I'm sitting there. I'm chilling. I'm waiting, walking along as time goes, waiting for stuff to happen. And we notice we haven't moved the line in roughly, like 45 minutes. So at this point, I go, well, this line ain't moving, so I'm going to call them up instead. Call them up, yada, yada, yada. Talk with them. They get some flight stuff sorted out. And basically, what I told them, and the end result of this, get me on the soonest flight out that will get me there in time. The sooner, the better. 12 hours later, still sitting in the thing, waiting for the flights to begin.
Oh no.
I haven't left. And remember, this is a 3-stage flight. I haven't started the first stage. So finally get around to getting on the first stage. It's been 12 hours, like a 3-ish hour flight over, maybe 2, to the first part. I then get there. It's middle of the night. I'm like, all right. And where is checks my flight time? Shit. It's in another 12 hours.
Oh no.
Yep. So I wait 12 hours for the flight. 12 hours pass. Which, like, 12 hours is the limit for when you could get in for the next flight, even if it's a transfer, because of the way that that place works. So finally get in, finally get on the next flight. It's like an 18-hour flight from there, whatever it is. Get to the next leg. Check when my next flight is. Well, guess I'm waiting again. It was only like 4 hours, but still. I was finally get to my dad's place like a full day after I was supposed to get there.
I was kind of expecting you to say, and it was delayed again.
No, thank God that one wasn't, though. The way back was I had to sleep the night outside the San Francisco airport because you can't go through directly if you got an international flight before it. You need to go back through security. But one thing I was worried about, which thank God the airports were managed to handle this, is baggage. For you see, I had checked in a bag at the start of the thing, and so the entire time I'm flying, I'm going, I really hope my luggage made it, because I had like a to-go bag with like my computer, medicines, little bit of clothing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Change of underwear, basically. But like, once I get to my dad's, I don't want to have to buy a whole new set of clothes. This is not what I look forward to. But no, that did end up making it, thank God. Our airlines are a wonderful system that somehow managed to make things work 98% of the time.
Somehow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe that was also when I got my tweed suit.
You have a tweed suit?
I have a tweed suit. Would you like to see a picture?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me find the picture. This will be pre it being finished. Oh wait, no, I have one with it finished. Do I have whole body? I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. Usually I wear glasses. But there is me in my tweed suit.
Damn. That is a suit.
Yes, tweed shirt, tweed pants. What's it called? not shirt, tweed jacket, tweed pants, because my dad was basically like, "Hey, I did this for your brother when he was your age. Would you like to do the same thing? Get a suit made?" And I'm like, "I would love to get a suit made."
The tweed suit mixed with that damn tie.
Oh yeah, you love that combo, don't you? It's perfect.
It's so good. Jesus.
Yep.
I love it. That kind of reminded me. I watched a video recently talking about suits and shit, and an image popped up in it that I sent my sister that I'm gonna say to you. Where was it? Oh, it was a video talking about how this dude wanted to get married in just an anime shirt and jeans. And I sent it to my sister, and she's like, "Calling out dad, huh?" Because our dad got married in a blue polo shirt and a pair of blue jeans.
Hey, I mean, if both of the couple agree that that is what they want to do, power to them.
Can you imagine that marriage didn't last? My mom wore about a $5,000 dress. Dad wore a $20 shirt and a pair of like $10 jeans. Oh, that was funny.
You know, if I ever get to the point in a relationship that I have a wedding, it is 100% just for the other person to be able to like have the wedding if we're doing a full-on party thing. I have no desire personally to have that kind of thing. I already look at like parties and go, but I could like stay home and like
Play
I don't know,
video
watch some
games.
anime, play video games, yeah, hang out with the guys.
Yeah. When I was dating my ex now, she brought up the concept of marriage. I'm like, I don't really care. We can get married if this relationship lasts long enough, sure. But really, I just want to stay home, watch anime.
Yep.
Surprisingly enough, that relationship lasted quite a while. 10 months. See, the rest of them never last past 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a multi-year relationship. I've had I think it was like 6 months for one of them, maybe a year. And then I've had a single date.
Yeah, I've been there.
Nothing against the person I went on a single date on. But they were a person I met online who happened to move to the area, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to try?" I'm like, "Sure." We both go, we both meet each other, we both have the date, and I'm like, eh. Like, not that I hate you, not that I think you're bad looking, but I don't think this is going to work out.
I've had that before. I started dating this person I knew in high school, and we dated for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, I don't think this is going to work out for both of us.
Yeah.
Rebound relationships don't work. Don't get in them.
I've been in one. That was the multi-year.
Well, sometimes they work, apparently. Sometimes.
That relationship is not something I will put to camera.
Yeah, any of my relationships are like that too. So,
Yeah. All right, I should go now.
Yeah.
Fun playing with you. It's a little past the time, you know.
Yeah, I didn't expect to play for 4 hours.
Yeah, it was a good 4 hours.
Oh, it was so fun. It was
Yeah.
so fun.
Feel free to hit me up at any point. I'm happy to play. Freest times are like after 8 my time, which would be hour and 20 minutes ago. Though Sundays are. If no one else shows up, I'm more than happy to play Minecraft.
Sweet.
Yeah. Au revoir.
Va.